Hey everybody, this Prima Games video features a close look at the Ace-23 assault rifle in Battlefield 4. Anytime a new Battlefield game is released, players rush to find the best gun and weapon attachment combination in the game. Although it is theoretically possible to pin down the best weapon statistically, each player has their own tendencies. Choosing the best gun is a lot more complicated than charts and mathematical equations. Let's have a look at the Ace-23 assault rifle and why it works so well for me. Who knows, maybe it'll work well for you too. The Ace-23 is quite comparable to the M416, also of the assault rifle class. In fact, in terms of damage, these weapons are identical. There are minor differences in recoil, but those stats are often affected by attachments. The M416 does have a quicker reload time, both with bullets left in the magazine and from empty, so that's worth noting. The major selling point for me is that the Ace-23 can do exactly the same amount of damage as the M416, but it can do it just a bit faster. The M416 has a rate of fire of 750, while the Ace-23 comes in just a bit higher at 770. Not a huge difference, but the edge goes to the Ace-23. Since I stated that statistics aren't everything, why am I focusing on weapon stats? Well, statistics are important, but they are important to understanding how well the weapon will work with your playstyle. I am a huge advocate of utilizing burst fire whenever possible. Burst fire will drastically increase your accuracy. Because of this, I tend to put less focus on the accuracy of my weapon. What I do know is that I tend to aim quite low at times, about stomach level, so the fact that the Ace-23 has a higher vertical recoil can actually work to my benefit. Let's talk about attachments. Some attachments depend on playstyle, while others are pretty much just no-brainers. When it comes to assault rifles, the Optic is a no-brainer. You're going to want to equip either the Coyote RDS or the Cobra RDS. Neither of these optics have notable magnification, but they do take up less of your screen when you're aiming down sight. To further explain, this allows you to see additional threats in your peripheral vision while firing at a specific target. Even if you find it difficult to switch your optic you're using, if you're using anything but these two, you need to force yourself. Your kill-death ratio will thank you. Moving along to your accessory, this is also a no-brainer. Given that you're either going with the Coyote or Cobra RDS, take the 2x magnifier. Although you may not use it much, the increased magnification will come in handy for those slightly longer shots. The barrel attachment is where things get tricky. Both the muzzle brake and compensator will have a negative impact on your accuracy while giving you a bump in stability. Since I like to use burst fire as much as possible, and stability is directly related to automatic fire, I'm skipping these two. The heavy barrel, on the other hand, will increase your accuracy while aiming down sight. The downfall is that it will negatively affect your stability. Again, since I tend to avoid automatic fire for medium to long range shots, this attachment works well for me. The final option is a suppressor. There is no statistical advantage to using this attachment. It will cut your range in half and decrease your hipfire accuracy. However, it will keep you off the minimap, a benefit which cannot be measured. The Underbarrel is all about your playstyle. None of the attachments here will negatively affect your weapon statistics. This is about choosing something that will complement your strength. For me, it's a toss-up between the angled grip, folding grip, stubby grip, and potato grip. The angled and folding grips will increase stability. Although not a huge concern for me, I tend to use automatic fire more in team deathmatch and domination, which also happens to be where I frequently use the assault kit. Using one of these grips will allow me to have more accurate automatic fire. At the same time, the stubby grip and potato grips will increase your accuracy while aiming down sight. Since I almost never use hip fire, this is also a great option for me. As I mentioned earlier, I tend to use the assault kit and therefore the Ace-23 on team deathmatch and domination. There are a few situations where I enjoy this loadout on rush as well. In terms of ideal maps, think Operation Locker, which has been prominently featured in this video. Of course, the Ace-23 is not as easy to unlock as your standard weapon. It's opened up through an assignment. You must complete the Assault Basic, Assault Veteran, and Assault Expert assignments to gain access to this bad boy. If you want to see details on this, head over to Battlelog and take a look. If you simply can't be bothered, just get a lot of kills with assault rifles and toss medic bags at people. Sooner or later, you'll unlock the Ace-23. There you have it, my favorite assault rifle is the Ace-23. For more information on Battlefield, check out the brand new www.primagames.com. Be sure to head to the website on Friday, December the 13th between 5 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to watch pro gamers and the authors of the official Battlefield 4 strategy guide live streaming Battlefield 4 on Twitch TV. Let us know in the comments. What is your favorite weapon in Battlefield 4?